It was nice to see the European Commission President speaking to other press but the German press, but there are still some questions about why she won't come down into the European Commission press room and answer questions from the broader European press. Now, what she's basically arguing is that the United Kingdom moved very quickly to approve vaccines, and that is true. They went on with emergency measures, emergency approval of the vaccines, especially the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine. And essentially what it is expected to mean is that the United Kingdom government will be more liable for any issues that were potentially to arise with these vaccines. We understand, and it is proven, that all of these vaccines are safe to be used, but the question is, if anything did arise, then the UK government would be liable, whereas the European Union's procurement system, and what the European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen has reasserted in this outreach today, is that the drug companies can be held liable if there were to be any issues, and that she made sure that while the Europeans got the best price, they also got the best safety measures in place.
OK, Jagan, I'd just like now to turn to the issue of travel within the EU, because there have been some restrictions put in place, PCR tests to enter some EU countries within the EU itself. But Europol's now issued a warning, hasn't it, about scammers taking advantage of that?
Yeah, this is a really interesting and sort of peculiar line, but I suppose also to be expected, Isabel. The Europol, which is the EU's police agency, essentially warning people against trying to buy PCR tests because they can be fake and falsely administered. This is because, as you mentioned, there's a patchwork of different measures when you cross borders between different countries and also entering the EU's external border or leaving it, that you need a PCR test within 72 hours in some cases within 48 hours to prove that you have a negative COVID test. And what the Europol is warning against is that criminal gangs are basically issuing false negative tests to people to cross those borders. The policing agency saying people should absolutely not be doing that.